Red Bay Acres RV Park. I think this is her. I do believe that's Bordeaux.
I hope so. Hope we're in the right state.
How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful.
Nice to meet you, Shawn.
Mike.
Oh, you're
meet you.
Shawn. Nice to
Yes.
meet you.
Nice to meet you,
We're a little
Angie.
early, sorry.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
okay. We pulled up, I said, I think that might be us where all these Tiffin vans are. So we just drove 2 hours drinking coffee. So we thought the first thing we do in our new bus is not, can we use the bathroom? So we're walking to the general store to go to the bathroom. Have you been inside yet? I haven't either. We're recording the very first,
Yes.
Welcome to your new home.
Very nice.
Very pretty.
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
I'm Mike. I'm Scott.
Scott, nice to meet you, Scott.
Smells great in here too.
I just said it smelled like cleaning products and diesel fuel.
Well, you know what? I'm weird. I love the smell of bleach, so you had me at
Racing
clean.
fuel's good for me.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
made
It's a
y'all feel
perfect
at home.
marriage.
Just made y'all feel at home.
You feel perfect.
I love it.
Miss Kitty's place, real modern, rounded edges and stuff.
Okay, I already love these people because I'm a sucker for really high-end hand washes, so I love that. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll give you guys a better tour here in a little bit. This is just my initial geek out moment. So all of you men will be excited because we're going to start with the exterior tour. And I know I'm bad. I'm going to be better about it this year of showing you guys, when I do tours, showing you guys the outside bays and all the outside things. I'm just an inside girl. Actually, I'm an outside girl. I love to be outside, but you know what I mean.
Exterior touchpad. So right now, if you see it, it already has your name. So welcome
wow.
to the Skinner's coach.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
So anyone looking for you guys can,
You know they got the right coach.
and
Oh,
if
how
they don't
cool.
have your code to get in, and I'll show you how to change the code, there's a doorbell option. You also have your master on and master off. That's for all the lights in the interior.
So this is the first coach we've ever had where you could do all that from the outside. Usually you have to open the door, and then I'm yelling at him going, how do I do this? So now that's pretty trick.
You've got it right here.
That's awesome. We
So-
love the undercoach lights. We actually we installed them on our cornerstone, so this is cool that this comes with it.
Just press and hold down the undercoach.
Don't hit your head there, Skinner. We just started the tour.
Yeah.
Watch out.
No stitches yet.
Yeah, walk out, babe. There you go.
Say you like your undercoach at a certain color, and you're like, hey, I want to do my slide boxes. You'll see sync RGB lights. That automatically switches your slide box lights to the same color as your undercoat.
Oh, that's
Because, yeah,
cool.
they're-
You know he'll be out here doing this tonight, right? When he can see. Yeah, he'll be playing with the lights.
Of course. Who wouldn't?
Yeah. One thing all the men that watch like to see the bays. So I want to make sure. And what I love about this is that it's dual zone, right? So it can be a freezer and a beverage cooler.
Here you go, babe. And it'll keep on coming all the way out here.
Nice. So you can have one zone as a freezer and one zone as a cooler.
But in this slide tray, we do have some goodies stored in here for you, as well as this will also be where your vacuum cleaner bags will be. So in this brown box is going to be your Lippert collapsible ladder. You also have some extra tiles.
Big space right there.
In this compartment will be your gravity fill. So this is if you're boondocking, you don't have 40 PSI to make it through the check valve in the wet bay. This is where you could use a bladder to fill your fresh tank. It's also a great place if you were going to sanitize the fresh tank system. That's where you would introduce your solution. Most people are going to use bleach, like a cup of bleach. So if you accidentally are filling your fresh tank and neighbor comes over and starts talking, you forget about it, the fresh tank overflows right here, right there sticking out. So if you're seeing water coming out of there,
We know why.
don't worry, it's just your fresh tank overflowing.
It's full.
We do that. We've done that. We've flooded an RV park before. Real proud.
In this bay, it's going to be storage, but also the 50 amp transfer switch will be located in here as well. And you do have your aqua hot reservoir.
I like that extra little storage right there.
So we do have 60-40 doors, meaning at 40%, you just let go of the door, they latch themselves.
I like
no
that.
more slamming doors.
Huge. When we were in Tampa, he was showing us that. I was like, oh man.
So your exterior TV, it is on a swivel mount. It will swivel side to side. It
That's
will
really
not
cool.
swivel up or down. If you're watching the race and you're cooking over here, you can angle that TV to where you could see. As well as you have USB and USB-C chargers.
Oh,
So if you're out here grilling, you need to charge your phone, you don't have to keep it
Wow.
inside.
where's that at? Oh, I
here
see
in
it
the
right
corner.
there. That's cool.
That's none of your business.
There is a chassis fuse box. Going to be on the phone with Freightliner or our team. If there's a fuse that's bad, they can guide you where the fuse is. And 605 horses in this bad boy. A lot of red back here.
That makes Mike happy.
I'm all about that motor.
So you do have air filter over here. There's an air filter indicator. I would take this indicator with a grain of salt. Back here will be your power cord door, your power reel. It is electric. It's manual pull out. So when you get ready, you can just pull it out. This will be the deaf door, the big Aqua Hot 600D. This is the biggest, baddest one we put in. Primary purpose of Aqua Hot is to heat water. But it also heats your motorhome up. You guys have experience with Aqua Hot.
Ours
so
is a 450.
the 600D is amazing. So this is our 2026 wet bay design. You do have your Aqua Hot thermostat. So that is there for winter.
Mike's impressed by the Purell holder. Really? Come on.
Right above it, you'll see front cap drain, and to the left of that, front cap shut off. I'll show you exactly what that's for when we get up in the generator bay.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, you have hot and cold fixtures in the generator bay to wash
So
off
front
plugs.
cap
Nice.
drain.
Yeah, your drain is just, you're draining the water out. That's for winterization. And the cutoff is just, like I said, just cutting off water pressure to those. You guys have been camping for so long, you probably realize that gray tank odors smell just as bad as the black tank
I think
odors.
so.
So this will allow you to rinse out those fatty deposits, those mineral deposits that kind of gather in the gray tank as well as the black tank. And then the tank flushes will be right behind here.
Okay, so
So
that's
right
the
now
black.
it's on
It's
black.
on black. So okay.
Camp with the gate valves closed and only dump when you need to. When you're over a half full.
And that's when you're boondocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Or
done it,
camping
but-
any.
Really? Okay.
Even in a campground.
Okay.
Only dump when you need to dump. That's also going to help your tanks stay clean because all that pressure, all that suction, it grabs everything from the tank when it's going out. And this compartment will be 3 270 amp hour heated lithium-ion batteries made by Battleborn, as well as your hydraulic pump. Hydraulic pump is made by HWH. All of your slides and all of your jacks are hydraulically driven by this pump.
And why do you think that the lithiums are an upgrade now? We've never had
Technology,
lithium.
baby. Technology.
So lithium, the benefits of lithium is you could use all the battery of lithium. You could use all the way down to zero capacity. Now you're going to start losing voltage once you start getting around 10% capacity, but that far beats AGM and flooded lead acid, where about 50% you start losing, well actually about 60% you start dropping some of the voltage down. And when you get down to 50, they'll flat out shut down.
I think this goes without saying, but you pull the slides out at ride height, at travel mode.
We always recommend putting your jacks down first,
It's opposite.
then run your slides out, because you want these hole openings as square as possible. Those jacks provide a flat surface. They make your chassis flat. So when you run these slides out, it's not really a situation of where you can't run your slides out, but you want to make sure that that wipe seal that's around all these slides are touching the corners, all 4 sides of your slide out. And if your jacks or you're not leveled in this coach and you run the slides out, there's a possibility, because they're floating slides, that slide might not be square, and you might have a gap up here. If it rains, you get water coming down. So this would be your front compartment. Your generator bay door button will be just to the right of your hand there. That's how you open your generator bay.
When you hear that, that's good enough, right?
Yes, sir. You do have a 12.2 kilowatt diesel generator. You can start it from out here. We do recommend it starting it, just running it for an hour. Then you have what most people are in this compartment for, your windshield wiper fluid. So the front of the motorhome is pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that we really try to go over our big time is this is not a license plate holder. We've had customers run screws through there.
Oh, Lord.
That's actually a Doppler radar.
It's telling
That's
you.
your collision mitigation system.
Can I reach that when I'm at the truck stop doing the windshield? That's my job. Just got to make sure I can get that.
That's why you get the pole with
Yeah.
the handle on it. That was a huge part of our RV ventures when she started. While I'm putting diesel and DEF and all that stuff, you could get out and wash the bugs off the windshield. Friends that we travel with a lot, the winters, Gail gets out and she starts doing that, and Angie and our other friend Hannah, they're sitting in their coat. I'm like, look at Gail. So it guilted them into getting out and doing it.
I will say that once I started doing it, it's a nice form of exercise after riding for a while. So I treat it as like, I do some squats, some arms. It's nice.
Well, now you got hot water up in the front that you can use to help clean those bugs.
You have your little short hose. You can just get up there and
Okay.
Melt them down.
Yeah. Get me some new clots cleaning products out there. You were basically telling us, like, don't wax.
Right.
Because a lot of times we hire people that come in and do these, like, especially when you're at Sturgis and Mountain Falls, these companies come in and wash your bus for you. And I bet they've been waxing that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so tell us again
We
why
actually
we
cut
should...
it and buffed it and then
Don't.
ceramic coated it.
Yeah.
So if you're going to ceramic coat your bus, don't ceramic coat that.
Yeah, if it's going to make it slick, so you just want this surface to have friction to it. If you're rubbing your hand, you want to hear that squeaking, and that squeaking is what this rubber's going to grab, and it's going to flip that seal out. If it's smooth and it's not, you're not hearing that squeaking. It's smooth and it's just going to kind of slide, and you're going to have to kind of peel that wipe seal out of the hole and make it touch the slide box.
That's a great tip.
And so Angie, when this slide starts to go in, that seal will grab it and it'll suck that seal on the inside.
Don't put any product on this seal. Just wipe it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could probably SD20 it and get away with it.
No, Mike Skinner. See? He doesn't listen, Shawn. He's SD20 junkie.
SD20 doesn't make it slick. It just cleans it.
It's not, they said no product, just wipe it. Can you just obey Shawn's orders, please? Thank you.
See what I have to deal with all the time?
Well, I listen.